We're going to cover the configuration of the almost booked stage of rental. Now if I go to Admin and Setup, and I scroll down the left menu, I see Rental Process, and the first link is Overview. This provides an overview of the stages of rental process in SnapVR. We start by quoting the guest, and then when the guest indicates they want to reserve the unit, we notify you and you accept the rental, and that becomes almost booked. And almost booked is when you want to communicate to the guest what's required for them to secure the dates. Often it's a deposit and a signed contract or rental agreement. When you receive those requirements that you defined and you indicate that you've received them, the reservation becomes confirmed. And then there's rental communication before and after their stay, and of course after they leave the closeout of the rental. So right now we're going to configure almost booked, and I can click on this link, or in the menu to the left I can click on almost booked there. And the first thing we do is set up what template we're going to use to communicate to the guest when it's time to tell them about the requirements to secure the reservation. And as with everywhere else in SnapVR, I can select one of many different templates. I can create my own. I can preview and edit this template. And when the template's sent, I can have it sent automatically, or I can be notified first by email, text message, or to-do. And of course I can be blind copied on it if I'd like. Now I send this message through SnapVR to my guest saying, hey, I need your deposit and your rental agreement, or whatever your requirements are. And if I don't receive a response back within a specific number of days, I can choose to have a reminder sent to me using a specific template, which I probably would put the guest's name and phone number and dates of stay to remind me. And I can also have a reminder sent to the guest, which would remind them that we're waiting for their deposit and their signed agreement. Now, what are these requirements to secure the reservation? They're different for every owner, and we allow you to do that. I already have a deposit as a requirement because when I filled out Quick Start, I entered an amount for a refundable deposit, and this was automatically populated as a requirement to secure the reservation. Now, I also have a signed agreement, so I'm going to add a requirement, and I'm going to call it Signed Agreement. That name may appear in an email, and it's a contract or agreement, and save. There. I've just set up two requirements now to secure the dates. I need a deposit and I need a signed agreement. And that's all there is to setting up the almost booked stage of the rental process.